Yep, sorry.
Graham, thank you for joining us live on Sky Sports News. Firstly, can we just talk about how the team have been doing since that defeat at Bournemouth?
Well, as you can expect, disappointed with the result. But life goes on. We have to prepare for the next match, and the response has been good.
And how have the team been training, obviously ahead of West Ham on Saturday?
Yeah, again, well. Had a good session this morning. And no, they've been training well. It's been good.
There's a lot of talk about the future of Gaetang Bong. He may be at Nottingham Forest having a medical now. Can you shed any light on his future?
No, nothing more to add to that.
Did he train this morning with the rest of the team?
No.
Is he injured?
No, he's where you say.
And if he was to leave after such a good servant to the club, can you wish him well with his future?
Of course. Nothing's confirmed. We're not at that stage where we can announce anything. But if and when something does happen, we can speak about it then.
A story that's rumbled on this week is Alexis McAllister. There was some speculation in Ireland that people from Brighton went over to try and bring him back to the club earlier. Is that something that you would support?
That's just speculation. I think it'd be unfair of me to speak about a player that's not playing for us. He's a player at Boca Juniors at the moment, and I wouldn't want to disrespect anybody by speaking about a player that's not with us.
And he's a player that arrived at this club before you did. So have you actually ever had much contact with him?
No, not so much.
Okay. And positive news, obviously converted Aaron Moyes loan deal to Bournemouth. How important has he been this season for your club?
He's been good for us. Settled in well, so we're delighted that he can carry on playing for us.
And another player, obviously, we spoke about the future of Glenn Murray for various transfer windows now, but it looks like he's staying. How important a job does he do? Obviously, he's not getting game time as much as them, but how important is he for the wider squad and yourself?
Yeah, I suppose if you go back over my various press conferences, I've always said that he's important on and off the pitch, and he's played a role in what we've achieved, although he would like to play more, which is understandable, but I'm pretty sure that over the next games and weeks that he'll play his part.
And have you had to offer him any reassurances that he will get some more game time?
No, not really. It's just more continually speaking to the player. He's a top professional, so that's been our relationship. I've been really happy with him.
And just going back to Aaron Moy, it's pretty shrewd business to get him in for the price that he did. How did the negotiations go? Was he quite happy to make his deal?
Yeah, I mean he came from the Championship. Huddersfield played, I think, the first game for them in the Championship, so we picked him up from there, and he's grown with the team and he's performed at a good level. So he had a bit of a setback in start of January, but now we're happy with him.
Obviously, wins are hard to come by at the moment, but so are goals from strikers. What's being done to kind of rectify that problem and trying to get the strikers scoring again?
Well, we have to play better as a team to give them probably more chances. So that's what we've been working with.
West Ham away on Saturday. How are preparations going for that?
Like I said earlier, good. We had a good training week. We know it's going to be a difficult game, but all games in the Premier League are. So, but we're looking forward to it.
David Moyes' second spell at the club. I don't know if you know him personally, but how do you rate the job that he is doing there?
He's doing a good job. Difficult circumstances, like you say, but picked up some wins, played a couple of different systems. It's never easy when you take over halfway through the season, but he's an experienced Premier League manager with a great record, so I have a lot of respect for him.
There's been lots of talk about this winter break that's coming up, Jurgen Klopp specifically. What are your views on it and resting players?
If the Premier League decide or the authorities decide there's a break for however long it is, we'll try our best. It's a weekend, isn't it, I think? It's a free weekend, so it's plan too much, but.
And it sounds like you're going to be quite quiet tomorrow. So how will you be spending deadline day? Will you sit down in front of the TV and watch it, or will you just be focusing on the away?
I think it's probably the last thing I'll be doing is sitting in front of a TV watching the deadline day. No, we're preparing for the game. West Ham, we'll train in the morning, and then we'll prepare and travel up to London.
And just finally from me, so you'll be putting your phone on silent then, or are you not expecting any business?
My phone will be on silent when I'm training, and then in the afternoon, you never know.
Good luck, Saturday.
Thank you.
Hi Graham. What were the main factors behind the signing of Aaron Moy permanently?
I think he's fitted into the team, fitting into how we're trying to play, and he's enjoyed his football. So those combination seemed sensible to do.
Have you seen more from since he arrived than perhaps you initially anticipated you might, because his performances have been that good?
You're always hopeful that players can come and improve and take steps. That's normal, that's what we're trying to do. So, like I said, we're happy for him that he's enjoyed his football, and long may that continue.
And was this a deal that you anticipated you would always be able to get done in January, or did you think it might be something that you'd have to look at in the summer?
I was always confident. I've said before, the most important thing is that whether the player enjoys his football and thinks that his career can progress with us, and I always thought that was the case with Aaron.
I know you're very much of the mantra that it's one game at a time, but is it tricky not to place emphasis on this month in particular, given the teams that you are facing?
I think you have to focus on the next match. I don't think we're anyone. I think if you listen to anybody speak in my role, they'll always say focus on the next game. It's all you can affect.
Thank you.
Graham, in terms of that performance against Bournemouth, did you learn more from how they reacted after a disappointing night? I mean, there were positives in the first 30 minutes as well. Do you feel that you'll learn more from them in the way that they react after that?
I think you have to learn. You have to learn from every game. That's the coaching process. The result you have to take, whatever the result is, and then win, lose or draw. It'd be wrong of me to sit here and say you shouldn't learn from the game. So, like I said, afterwards we have to learn, and then we have to find the solutions, and we have to prepare for the next match, and that's what we're doing.
In terms of the game, what you said to me about Shane Marks, and that there's more to come from him. How pleased with you with the impact that he made in the time that he spent on the pitch going on as a side?
No, he's training well, and he's putting himself in contention. So that's all you can ask. I thought he did well. He's obviously we were chasing the game a little bit. They gave us some decent width on the left, and I think he can still do more. But happy enough.
Is it nice to have those other options now? I talk about that. In the past, it's relatively narrow with central midfielders in most of the games. You had Stephen on one side, Tony March on the other. Another option for you?
Yeah. I mean, in a squad of 20 odd players, there's different attributes, different qualities the players have, and that's the challenge of my job, is to try to pick the right ones and the right attributes for the game, and then try and get a result.
How important is mental strength at a stage like this in terms of the experienced players, perhaps, as though you mentioned Glenn, the Shane Duffys, the Lewis Dunks of this world as well? How key is it? Are you looking for that amongst your squad in terms of the mental strength?
I think if you're at the Premier League level, the top level in any sport, they'll say the psychological element of the sport and life is incredibly important. But our players wouldn't have got to this level without that. We're in an exciting position because we're fighting for the Premier League and we're fighting for the games that are in the highest competition in the world. So it's a wonderful challenge for us. It's not easy, but you wouldn't expect it to be easy. But we've done quite a lot of stuff well. We're in a bit of a tricky situation now, but we have to stick together and fight and find those solutions, and that's what we'll do.
West Ham are in a similar situation. Is there a little bit more pressure on them as the home side this weekend to deliver points?
I think there's pressure in every Premier League game, home and away, whoever the teams are. That's the nature of the competition. You can't have it both ways. We can't have it both ways. You can't say, it's everybody wants to win. Everybody's demands are to win, because that's the nature of the beast. So we can't worry about the perception of the opposition. We have to just concentrate on ourselves and do the best we can. Cheers.